here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
There we go!
Another try following the sack. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First down, here's Dak. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go!
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, set! Warrior 70! Buffalo 18!
From the 32. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
60 back! Set up! 18, pioneer! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Big Lion! Hey, check that! Street! Ready, right?
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
19 tight.
It's 4th down.
Panther 11. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. Come 19. Go trap. Set go.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. He sends this one to the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. Tracking 60. Ready?
Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Nix off the play action. The throw finds Evan Ingram. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll send him over right.
Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Touchdown, Denver! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here we go. Mustang 19.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 range, 70 range. Warriors 70. Stop below 18.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
79 Broncos.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it, and that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Deron Bland. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Ready?
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught for the 1st. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Nix with it on 1st. Finds Mims. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Setting up the screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Set up. Have the 60. Have the 60. Ready.
They'll throw again. Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on. Set. Hurt. Hurt.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has it at the 7. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
Slot man in motion left.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Now Nix. That one's complete, right side. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Buckle up, it's third and goal. Nix looking to throw. He's on the move. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Fourth and goal, tie game.
On gain of a yard, it's now 4th and goal.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, pretty good.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they take him down right along the 30. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with the football. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Bryant.
Now a give left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
19 Lions.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Mims with the grab. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Go!
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Nix to throw. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Left thing, 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
3rd and long for Nix. Completed to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. His first kick was good. And this second look from 35 yards away. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Here we go.
First down, here's Dak. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. Bouncing football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here we go, 46, 40, here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go. 26. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
47. We're going to 52.
Dak throwing again. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Go street. Go.
Nix from the gun. Hits his running back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Set up. Warrior 70.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hauled in left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hey, check that. Street. 60 Eagle. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Let's go. Check out.
It's Nix out of the pistol. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Go, trap. Go, Reed. Go.
On third down, here's Nix. Complete to Mims. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's fourth down.
60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th. Team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Connects with Johnson. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Prescott here from the gun. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Dak to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Brings it in at the 12. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Good return here of 19 yards. And the Broncos get set to take over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt, hurt. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Back to the well again. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Okay, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Roll, roll, roll.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
19, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap to Nix. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Excellent job by the quarterback to get away from trouble. Get a solid gain, get the first down, and get yourself out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's coming away disappointed by that end result.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Complete. It's Ingram. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They kick the running back in motion. Now Nix on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Right there. Hurt. Here we go. Shot.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Set up. Strike at 60.
The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Come on, set. Mustang 19. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, here we go.
Motioning him from the slot right. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Yeah, here we go. That's it. 26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Warrior 70. Ready. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Bronco 80. Vikings 18.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Back to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. On the move into the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Check. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
He's back to throw. The throw is caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Check. Ryan. Check. Hey, check that. Street. Rig alert.
Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the 1-yard line.
Go.
They're running again. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's Dak. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. one's caught along the left sideline. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Prescott. Throwing this back in the end zone. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll run it from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So it's a win for the Broncos. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.